Well, week 2 is done. I studied a ton this week for our first test, which was on Friday, and I did well on that. I'm actually going to make some switches to how I study. I had previously been taking my notebook and I would just write all the notes from our prep work, and then I would write notes for the in-class lectures, and I would write notes for everything. And I do learn best by writing hand notes. However, it was taking me hours and hours and hours and just ridiculous amount of paper from a notebook to try to keep all the notes. And then I would just be going back and reading my notes anyways to study, and never looking back at the PowerPoints that they posted. So the change that I'm going to make for week 3 and 4, until I finish Vet Sci, just to see if I like this style, is I'm going to try printing off the PowerPoints for prep work and for any in-class PowerPoints that we have beforehand. And that way I can just kind of annotate while I follow along on the slides, for what they say, instead of having to just basically rewrite everything that they're saying, because that's just so time consuming. So we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna see if I like doing it that way more, and hopefully I do. I think I've got a pretty good grasp on how the rest of this year is gonna go. It's just calling for that next level of commitment, and first year was a lot of work, and at times I felt stressed with how much I had to do. But I think this year is just gonna kind of be that next level, of just continuing to not get behind and being proactive and staying on top of everything, and not studying in just the last 2 days, but studying material every day. And so I know it's doable, and there are hundreds of kids that have done it before me, so I'm not worried about not being able to do it, but it's just gonna take a lot of motivation. So um, we start week 3 on Monday, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. We start talking about, I think, fungi and some other types of parasites like ticks and fleas and all that stuff. So I'm actually excited to kind of learn about those things. So yeah, we'll see how it goes.